The dark side of not being in a festive mood is that you might turn into the Grinch. So welcome to Game of Pop's Christmas Edition quiz. Today, you are taking on the ultimate 50-question Christmas trivia challenge. We've got 5 rounds: easy, food and traditions, pop culture, around the world, and hard mode. The first round is the easy warm-up round. Then the rest of the quiz, round 2 through 5, will be a little bit harder and multiple choice. Grab a pen, keep your score, and let's see how well you really know Christmas. What date is Christmas celebrated? Yes, December 25. What are the colors of Santa's suit? Red and white. What do you put on top of a Christmas tree? Christmas topper, either a star or angel. Which red-nosed reindeer leads Santa's sleigh? Rudolph. Which holiday comes right after Christmas? Boxing Day. What do kids traditionally leave out for Santa? Milk and cookies. What plant do people kiss under during Christmas? Mistletoe. What holiday happens on December 24th? Christmas Eve. What white weather is commonly associated with Christmas? Snow. What item hangs over the fireplace for gifts? Stockings. Nice warm-up. Let's get into some festive food with round 2. In the Southern Hemisphere, what season is Christmas in? Winter, autumn, summer, or spring? C. Summer. What sweet treat is shaped like a cane? Lollipop, peppermint bark, candy cane, or marshmallow twist? C. Candy cane. Which pie do many people eat in the UK at Christmas? Mince pies, apple pie, cherry pie, or meat pie? A. Mince pies. What dessert is set on fire when served? Fruitcake, trifle, Yule log, or Christmas pudding? D. Christmas pudding. What is the main ingredient in eggnog? Cream, eggs, sugar, or cinnamon? B. Eggs. Which bird is commonly eaten at Christmas dinner? Duck, chicken, turkey, or goose? C. Turkey. What color are traditional candy canes? Blue and white, red and white, green and red, or pink and white? B. Red and white. What popular drink does Starbucks release every holiday season? Gingerbread latte, caramel brulee latte, chestnut praline latte, or peppermint mocha? B. Peppermint mocha. What nut is traditionally roasted at Christmas? Almonds, peanuts, chestnuts, or walnuts? C. Chestnuts. What cake is filled with dried fruit and often gifted at Christmas? Fruit cake, sponge cake, carrot cake, or chocolate cake? A. Fruit cake. Time for some pop culture, round 3. Who sings All I Want for Christmas Is You? Kelly Clarkson, Ariana Grande, Whitney Houston, or Mariah Carey? D. The beautiful and talented Mariah Carey. Which movie features Buddy the Elf? Home Alone, Elf, The Santa Claus, or The Grinch? B. Elf. What's the name of the green character who hates Christmas? Shrek, Oscar, the Grinch, or Yoda? C. The Grinch. Which movie features Kevin being left at home alone? Christmas with the Cranks, Home Alone, The Holiday, or Jingle All the Way? B. Home Alone. Which beverage company popularized modern Santa's red suit? Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Sprite, or Coca-Cola? D. Coca-Cola. Which holiday song starts with "You better watch out"? Jingle Bells, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? C. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Which ballet is a Christmas classic? Swan Lake, The Nutcracker, Sleeping Beauty, or Giselle? B. The Nutcracker. Which singer is known as the Queen of Christmas? Adele, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, or Beyoncé? C. Mariah Carey. Which film features a magical train to the North Pole? The Polar Express, The Santa Claus, Arthur Christmas, or Miracle on 34th Street? A. The Polar Express. In The Grinch, what is the name of the town? Snowtown, Winterville, Jollytown, or Whoville? D. Whoville. Let's travel the world for round 4. Which country eats KFC for Christmas? USA, Japan, Mexico, or South Korea? B. Japan. Where did Christmas trees originate? Germany, Finland, Canada, or Switzerland? A. Germany. Which country hosts a giant lantern festival for Christmas? Thailand, Brazil, Peru, or the Philippines? D. The Philippines. Which country's children put shoes outside for gifts? South Africa, Argentina, the Netherlands, or Poland? C. The Netherlands. Which country celebrates Christmas barbecues on the beach? Spain, Jamaica, South Africa, or Australia? D. Australia. Which country celebrates Dia de las Velitas, Day of the Little Candles? Chile, Colombia, Portugal, or Italy? B. Colombia. Which country calls Santa Père Noël? Belgium, France, Canada, or Luxembourg? B. France. In which country is Christmas called Weihnachten? Austria, Switzerland, Germany, or Liechtenstein? C. Germany. Where do people celebrate La Befana, a Christmas witch who brings gifts? Italy, Spain, Greece, or Romania? A. Italy. Which Nordic country is known for Santa's official home in Lapland? Norway, Iceland, Denmark, or Finland? D. Finland. Final round, hard mode. Leave a comment and tell me how it's going. What is the best-selling Christmas song of all time? White Christmas, Jingle Bells, Silent Night, or All I Want for Christmas Is You? A. White Christmas. What year did NORAD start tracking Santa? 1941, 1955, 1960, or 1972? B. 1955. What is the real name of the historical figure Santa is based on? King Wenceslas, Saint Patrick, Saint Nicholas, or Saint Jerome? C. Saint Nicholas. Which country created the first Christmas cards? Australia, United Kingdom, United States, or Canada? B. United Kingdom. In which century was the first Christmas tree decorated? 14th century, 18th century, 12th century, or 16th century? D. 16th. What is the name of the snowman in Frozen? Sven, Kristoff, Hans, or Olaf? D. Olaf. The song Jingle Bells was originally written for which holiday? Christmas Eve, New Year, Thanksgiving, or D. St. Nicholas Day? C. Thanksgiving. Which U.S. state was the first to declare Christmas a legal holiday? Alabama, New York, Virginia, or Georgia? A. Alabama. How many reindeer does Santa traditionally have? 8, 9, 10, or 11? B. 9. In the Bible, which gifts did the three wise men bring? Silver, spices, and wine, gold, pearls, and incense, gold, frankincense, and myrrh, or oil, bread, and myrrh? C. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Well done! If you've gotten this far, then you are definitely in the Christmas spirit. There's no chance of turning into the Grinch. Drop your score in the comments. If you enjoyed this 50-question Christmas challenge, hit subscribe for more pop culture quizzes on Game of Pop.